One bot.
Going bigger on Wembanyama with Isaiah Hartenstein.
Deep three to get it going. From Vassell is off. And a rebound for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren looking to get going early in this one. Same with SGA. Blue Dort struggled game one. To a good start in game two.
What was it, about 3 minutes before this crowd sat down? Nice start here early on here for the Thunder.
They usually sit after the first basket. Many still on their feet. Hartenstein fouled Wembanyama, who saw that matchup. And a lot of work. A couple of years ago, Jamal got to spend some time working with Wemby. We'll detail that as we go through the night. Vassell misses his second shot. Thunder back the other way. Jalen Williams, that hamstring injury, came out of game one none the worse for wear. Dort, foul. Two Canadian starters, SGA the other one. Dort
misses here.
His free throws attempts 3 and 4 on the postseason for Dort. He's made 2 of the 4. Castle inside. Swinging around Champagnie. Drive and attack. They'll get the foul on Dort as he cut across. And again, knocks down the first.
11 of the 12 shots in the first game were from 3. Attacking the basket.
Thunder early by 1. Dort's got the 3, Champagnie the 2. Vassell pressing the defense on Williams. Lob to Holmgren inside. Sees Wemby, doesn't go to the goal. Clock at 5. SGA contested shot. Knocked it down.
That is a tough bucket there. Not only did he have to kind of shoot over Wemby, nice response here. Get the ball up.
There's Vassell was wide open. Williams. After missing 6 games, he took 25 shots and played 37 minutes in game 1. Wemby the screen, Wemby the 3. Knocked it down.
And the Spurs are bringing Wemby up higher in the pick and rolls, allowing the guard to get the space he needs to make the read.
That his second 3 of the series, not as dramatic as the first one. That's a 30. Hartenstein, who's guarding him on the other end. Gilgeous-Alexander works for space, getting going early. SGA, a couple of field goals.
What I like about it is Jamal quick decisions, right? This is what he's going to have to do, not allow the Spurs to settle in.
Harper and Dort battle, and Harper, who's had so many different, unique finishes right at the rim.
I have not seen many guys attack Lou Dort that way. That's a rookie, folks, playing like a vet.
Williams across the lane, contact and a foul.
On the floor here with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, interesting move there as he does pick up number 2. Switches on Castle here. Wembanyama inside. Harper turned away by Holmgren, and Vassell, tough shot. Chet's long arm there to get in the way. Hartenstein the board for the Thunder. OKC is open 4-4 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander hit 2 of them. Hartenstein keeping it alive with 10 to shoot. Alexander weaves, sees 3. Holmgren free, didn't take the 3. Went inside. Off in time, no. Too slow. Shot clock by.
Something happened.
Double screen at the top. Got Harper headed to the basket. Champagnie now takes the pass. Vassell, keep trying.
He's going to get so many of those opportunities in this series, Devin Vassell.
He's taken 5 of their 7 shots so far here tonight. Williams thought he was fouled by Champagnie. They say a piece of the ball. Wembanyama, another attack. J-Dub. SGA took it away. San Antonio back as they did so well in game 1. Hartenstein joins the play. His patented shovel goes.
Now remember, in game 1, the Spurs had 21 turnovers, but a lot of those turnovers weren't live ball like the one we just saw. That's what hurt them.
Castle went to attack the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander the foul. Basketball career had 31 in game one. Really kept the Thunder in it in the first quarter when they were scuffling.
He sure did. This is where SGA has to be more aggressive. No Wemby on the court. He has a nice rhythm going. Look for him to stay in pick and roll and stay in action.
Clock at 8. Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort, who attacks. And it's Williams for three.
But why is that three there? That's the third time Lou Dort has gotten 2 feet in the lane.
No Wemby going in there. Take it away by J-Dub with Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Vassell. Can't finish. Up the back the other way, the Spurs. Castle out of the corner. Keldon Johnson's got space. Number 3. Missed the 3. Castle inside. Can't finish. Fights to get it back. And is fouled.
Again, the Spurs.
Yeah.
Remember, he had that huge block in the closing moments
he did.
down
Sure did.
GA in game 1.
In that marathon, he played the most of anyone. And we are small here right now, save for Luke Cornett.
We're just at LA Fitness with the most talent in the world. That's all. We're
It's
just
good.
playing,
It's fun.
you know, small ball.
We like it. A.J. Mitchell had it poked away. But these young guards for San Antonio are pests, and that's the highest of compliments. Their hands get to the ball so often. A nice feed to Cornett. Castle started it and had the helper. Luke Cornett, the dunk. A.J. Mitchell started and was really impressive offensively against the Lakers. Quiet in game 1. Dort on the attack. Out of the corner, McCain. Everything but the top 3 scoring threats for Oklahoma City not on the floor right now as Castle gets to the elbow and extends.
This is where Mitchell may have to be more aggressive. No SGA on the court. No Wemby in. This is where he likes to attack.
Baseline drive. Sees 2. Scores through it anyway.
Yep.
It's minus player all playoffs.
The veteran Cornett guarded by Williams. Keldon Johnson bumped by Williams. Again and again. Fans wanted to travel. Great possession by Williams, who secured the board.
Keldon Johnson's playing twister right there. Finally got a shot up.
Out of the corner. Dort. Got it.
What a start for Lou Dort. I've really struggled with his shot in these playoffs. And in game 1, only got 1-3, but tonight.
Wow. Oh, Castle.
Wow.
Give me that in horse. Man, that was sweet.
I'm just going to say H, Mike.
Williams trailing triple. McCain first to the ball. Coming baseline. Got hit. Foul called. Nope, no basket. Couple.
You know, for the 9th, 10th, 11th guy on each team to get some minutes here.
And it fits the profile of these teams as we've seen through the year, whether injury or talent deep on these rosters. They play them, and they're good. Casey Wallace now in now, guarding Johnson. Double comes. Champagnie contested 3, not close.
Right into the chest of Champagnie. No airspace.
Speed by Mitchell. Attacks Champagnie. Going too fast. Lost it.
The second turnover here in this first quarter.
Numbers here. Corner 3. Johnson. And timeout comes for Mark Kumbecken. Let's see if Holmgren can get going. He has not taken a shot. Has a turnover so far. McCain to the basket. Can't finish. Champagnie the rebound. Wembanyama remains on the bench. Johnson on the attack at Holmgren. Protected the rim. Second try. Third try. Cornett puts it in.
Spurs absolutely dominate. And it's not Wembanyama, it's everyone else.
They have 4 offensive rebounds. Williams, wild shot. Thought he was fouled. Back the other way comes Carter Bryant. Thought he had Harper trailing, did 2-on-1. Williams, the one. Wembanyama, next dead ball. Dylan Harper trying to turn the corner. Oh, southpaw, 2. Back the other way comes McCain. Nice assist on the last trip down. Holmgren, will he take it? He pulls 3. And hits.
Need Chet Holmgren.
Knocked out of bounds by Mitchell. Spurs ball. You can tell from the reaction they've been wanting to see. Hands by Wallace. McCain to the deck. Holmgren the other way. Another turnover force. As good at it as anyone in the league. Wallace a 3.
Live ball turnover. It's why this team won a championship. Turning you over, converting at the other end.
Jordan McLaughlin checking in for the Spurs, and he hits a 3. So McLaughlin, who only scored 89 points all season, because of the Fox injury, another ball handler in the game, and he knocks it down.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Jordan McLaughlin stepping up.
And Jared McCain with a lead, 3 points, 2 assists. Inside denied. Still plenty of time here for the Spurs. Champagny knocks that 3. First one tonight, hit 3 in game 1.
Reds, you talked about the Thunder trying to play fast, or the Spurs. They want to play with the first 7 seconds or the last after the defensive shift to side to side.
McCain rimmed it out. Holmgren keeps it alive. Shot clock off. Mitchell attacks. Step the bump. Will come to the line. 16 shots a game in that Lakers series in the second. Spurs lead. Not anymore. All even at 31. Final seconds of this first quarter. McLaughlin leading for Wembanyama. Attack. Holmgren the block. And it's going to be a charge on Wemby. Mitchell on the push. Williams going to try a 3 over Wembanyama. Quarter ends. Game 1 had 10 lead changes. First quarter. Teams had the exact same number of points in the third quarter and the first overtime of game 1. Isaiah Joe in the game. Thunder have gone 10 deep to get going. A.J. Mitchell on the attack. Off. Cassie slaps it. Caruso is there. At Wembanyama. Wemby's second foul.
I know there's one guy who's not afraid.
The third time, but you see the adjustment as Caruso knocks down the free throw. The adjustment, the Thunder.
Other guys, everyone is attacking. It started with Lou Dort. Everyone is attacking the paint. Yes, he's in there, but you got to collapse it to allow the ball to get back to SGA where he has some operating room.
McLaughlin here running the show with the absence of De'Aaron Fox. Need more people to handle. Clock at 3. Bumped by Joe. Foul call on the floor, no shot.
In my opinion, by the Thunder.
Castle lost Caruso, tried to draw the foul, knocked away. Mitchell and Hartenstein have hands in there.
Already 6 turnovers by the Spurs. 21 in game 1.
Gilgeous-Alexander sees Wemby, hits Caruso.
Made 8 in game 1, knocks down his first tonight.
Thunder shooting 59%. Wembanyama thought a lob was coming. It was not. Numbers for the Thunder. SGA got bumped. He'll come to the line. Gilgeous-Alexander hits his first 2 free throws on the night. Was 8 of 9 in game 1 of the strike. Nice push by the Thunder. They lead by 7. Purcell couldn't catch it clean. Contested. Back to McLaughlin. She's settled down. He's been around. Year 7 in the league. Had some playoff time with Minnesota. Wembanyama using the window. Got it back with the left hand.
How did he get it back? He shot outside the paint.
Reg, how's he do anything?
What?
Hartenstein had a body on him. SGA got inside with a bump in the basket.
Right down there to give Shea the space he needs to get that shot.
You see Shea, a much better first half so far. McLaughlin out without Fox. They just need more bodies to play and handle the ball. That's why he's been in. Great drive from the top. Again, another at the rim finish by Harper.
And we call that a 45. When the 4 and 5 both come up to half court to set the pick and roll, let the guard choose what side he wants to go to attack the paint.
Jay on the attack. Vassell saw him hesitate. Knocked it away. Still 10 to go. Wiggins.
Wallace says,
Wallace trying to Caruso takes Wemby out. Dances him. Fades on him. Got it again! Timeout. Nope, no timeout. Thought Mitch was going to take a timeout. He was just telling Tony Brothers he missed one. 8-point lead, OKC. This time knocked away. 3 again, Joe. Rebound, Wembanyama. They keep pushing. Castle attacks Hartenstein.
Nice. Long shot, long rebound, off to the races.
As you see, they're getting it out of SGA's hands again. But he comes to get it back over Wemby. Took the bump, didn't get the call. Vassell attacking with speed. And he'll be in the act of shooting. We're going to check in on the Spurs and Ashley. They were toast and minutes in that game 1.
Look, we called the game and I was tired. I came down in my slippers as well.
Reg, that Peloton, you were on it.
Hartenstein over Wemby. Doesn't get it. Wembanyama the board. So the Thunder had a run. They're so good at those runs. But San Antonio has stemmed it for the second time. Corner pitch to Vassell as Wembanyama inside. He had Joe. But he's got more attention. Oh my goodness! Stephon Castle! Welcome.
Oh my goodness!
You can see it a mile away, Reg. He was getting to that launching pad.
Takes that out of the corner for Wallace. His second 3 of the game. Caruso right up to Castle. 3 dive for the ball on the ground. 4 down to get it. Still free. Keldon Johnson comes away with it. Pass for Wembanyama, take it away. Here comes Caruso the other way. SGA! Not known as the greatest screen setter in the league. You are to me, man. I was so glad not to get the incoming from Reg in this series. Harper inside. Okie doke, SGA at the basket. Again, the Dylan Harper finishes at the rim. They're all unique. They're different. They all work.
You know how many hours in the gym you have to work on that too to have that kind of touch?
Carter Bryant the block. Wemby the block on Hartenstein. The Spurs erase 2 on that trip. Champagny for 3. Back the other way comes Cason Wallace. He's got 6. Lucas Alexander being denied. It's Vassell with the primary at the moment. Into traffic it comes, so Wallace is free. Short on the 3, got it back. Isaiah Joe. Inside, second thought, come back out. The airspace is restricted when 1 is in the paint.
1, the 1, the only one, however you want to word it, Mike.
Yeah. Poked away, and another turnover by the Spurs. Lucas Alexander smoothly gets to the elbow. Try to draw the contact, didn't get the whistle. Harper accelerates. Couldn't finish. Back the other way, Wallace. Isaiah Joe going inside, sees Wemby.
It is uncanny every time they go in there and they...
As the beginning option of likely many as we go through. Vassell contested 3. A.J. Mitchell, good defense there. But rookie Bryant kept it alive. Castle deep. Williams the rebound. Bryant was in his way.
Jamal, like those last 2 possessions there by the Spurs. They can get those shots at any time.
Holmgren pitched it out. Jay Will. Right back to Wallace. A 3.
That movement that we're used to seeing, side, breaking down. Open 3.
And he has 3 of their 6 makes from deep. Castle turned away. Thrown away. Spurs turnover number 11. Kane back in, corner pick, Williams. Thunder have taken 13 threes, 13 of their 37 shots here tonight.
These are great looks, too.
Kane passes physical with him, takes him right to the basket.
Is that two more? Is that considered bully ball there, Jamal? That's straight bully ball.
Absolutely.
Holmgren doesn't take the three. Cornet fouls him on the way to the basket.
Oh, that's got to be and one. That is a gather. I'm sorry.
Are you not entertained? We both were by you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good for Holmgren for the Oklahoma City side to get on the board. He's got a couple of field goals and a free throw. He's got 5. Lead is 9. 4:20 till halftime. Castle. I have to keep looking down and remind myself he's in his 2nd year. It's just so poised and so good. I know he's good at UConn, but it's just exponentially better here. And we're talking an outstanding Final Four player, but he's jumped right in at a high level. Holmgren loses it. Spurs the other way. Stephon Castle again through the traffic, out of bounds, stays here.
Plunge pool, the saunas, the massages.
Champagny rimmed it out. Spurs 5 of 13, shooting the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a great score, Reg. He knew where he was going the whole time. Even though he sped up and acted like he was going, we call that the sell. You sell something to get what you want. Great shot by SGA.
Wemby's out. Wemby's back at the table to return. Harper pulls back. Hit the deck as he came down. McCain attacking Harrison Barnes. Fumbled the dribble. Still plenty of shot clock time here from the Thunder. A.J. Mitchell has some space. Got hit by Cornet. Late clock. Holmgren. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Didn't get it. The contest. Cornet able to keep it alive. Castle on the push. Champagny inside. Castle bumped out of space and a foul. 3rd on the Thunder. Wembanyama competed in the Olympics for France. Got hit there. Bumped. Lost the handle on it. SGA back the other way. Lou Dort. The MVP. Having a good half. 15 for SGA.
12 turnovers for the Spurs.
Of the series for the Thunder.
Boy, Hartenstein is just bodying Wemby.
Harper put the moves on Holmgren. Tried the reverse finish and got...
But he's also frustrating Wemby as well. And you can tell by the way Wemby's like, get off me.
Harper knocks it down. What kind of constitution, what kind of makeup did you find with Wembanyama when you were working with him?
You know what? We had a game. We played against the video guys, assistant coaches, and we lost. And the only other person I seen get that mad in the meaningless game was Michael Jordan. He was pissed. He wanted to play again, but he just couldn't.
A little bit of a window into the guy who's made such a splash in his first few years. Holmgren blocked by Wembanyama. Came all the way out from the lane to swat that one. Final 2, quarter 2. Castle in the basket. Tried to dish it at the end. Chased down by Mitchell. SGA sees 2. Nice cut, Holmgren. Wembanyama's there with a foul. He's asking for the challenge because it would be
Come 3rd and 4th.
Harper spins. Wembanyama from the top for 3. Off on that one. 1 for 2 from deep. He only has 5 points in this first half. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside. Holmgren, a little effort. Inside Hartenstein. Beautiful feed by Holmgren. Well, Hartenstein, the guy talked about the least, has had the biggest impact in the first half. Mitchell almost knocked it away from Harper, the veteran. Harrison, Barnes, off on the 3. Wembanyama engulfs it with one hand. Got hit by Hartenstein, but Isaiah has picked up his 3rd foul. This is 3 great nights of playoff action. What a comeback by the 8:36 Eastern.
2 great fan bases in this series as well. I mean, to San Antonio, a franchise that's used to winning with those 5 chips and that alumni that will be in the building.
Mitchell over the outside. outstretched arm of Wembanyama. AJ's got a half dozen. Played good defense as well.
And this is Caruso's first time on Wemby this game.
As Hartenstein went out with the three. Harper. Holmgren tipped it. Barnes has it. Champagny for the straight on look. It's going to go the other way. And now on the Spurs and on Barnes.
And Barnes
Still SGA back screen. Best set it up for Jay. Spinning, he sees two. Carter Bryant, terrific defense again. Clock runs down. Half comes to an end.
great defense by Carter Bryant. It was coming over on the spin